Yo, what's up, everyone? Feels like I haven't seen y'all in forever or talked to y'all. Everybody's hyped for next week. Same, same. I thought today's episode was okay, and that's all right. They can't all be 10 out of 10s. Next week's a 10 out of 10 though. All right, hold on. We're going to get into it very, very shortly. Have the rankings dropped? They said they were going to drop after Dynamite. I want to react to them in real time. By the way, guys, I'm playing let's see, hold on. I'm playing Roblox today, guys. Add me if you all want to join the server I'm on while I'm playing. Feel free to do so. Now's your chance to add me. But what's up, everyone? Yeah, there was two things on the show that I straight up didn't like, but um only two things out of the whole show is not bad, in my opinion. What's up, Kevin? What's up, everyone? I'm doing good. For those who are asking, hope y'all are doing well. I took last week off from streaming duties, but now we're back and we have a lot to get into. All right. Vince McMahon. I don't even want to waste my breath on that guy, but it's probably important that we do talk about him eventually. Okada to WWE? No. When are y'all gonna learn that Triple H cannot compete when Tony Khan's in the picture, bro? I'll play a little Roblox. Let's play a little Roblox. All right, I'm gonna play this. Oh wait, did someone add me? Someone said acceptance. Where? Oh, okay. Someone added me. All right. Let's do All right, guys. So Dynamite kicked off with John Moxley versus Jeff Hardy. I think a lot of you would judging by how I usually talk about Jeff Hardy, some of you would probably think, "Damn, this thing's loud, bro." My bad. All right, can y'all hear me? But y'all can hear me clearly, right? Let me know before I start my thoughts on the show. Ah, dang. Oh, okay. All right. Moxley versus Jeff Hardy. Based off based of based on how I talk about Jeff Hardy usually, you would think that I didn't like this, right? Jeff Hardy has been having damn. Jeff Hardy has been having pretty good matches, I can't lie. I still think he should be kept, like his matches should be kept to a minimum. But like a match like this, I don't mind. It was decent. It was decent if you ask me. Um so because of that, I didn't mind it. I find it crazy that John Moxley and Jeff Hardy had never wrestled each other before. Am I the only one? Like I was like, nah, they had to have cross paths, didn't they? One on one at least. But yeah, guys. So the cool thing about this was that the CMLL luchadores were sitting ringside, bro. And I love how Manny from Wrestle Purist pointed this out. I saw he posted about it. He said that AEW never did this with AAA, which is so true. Like this feels like a legit crossover, you know? With AAA, it just felt like some of the wrestlers were being allowed to take AEW bookings. But this legit feels like a crossover slash invasion type stuff. And dude, it's sick. We're getting Bryan Danielson versus Echiseto on Collision, and that's gonna be dope. So yeah, they enter the ring, and I just knew this was leading to all these guys versus the Blackpool Combat Club, and yep, sure enough, when the show was closing right now, we got it confirmed: the BCC versus the Luchadores of CMLL. Honestly, CMLL washes AAA. I casually watch CMLL these days, but dude, that used to be my jam. That was my jam. My dad used to love CMLL. Like Andrade, this could have been you, bro. We'll get into the Royal Rumble, guys. We'll get into the Royal Rumble. Yo, Smooth, what's up? Yeah, I'm a Fed merchant. I watched the Royal Rumble. But anyway, we got Hangman versus Toa Leona. I'm sorry. This was a pretty good standard one-on-one match. As I've been telling you guys, I love Hangman with a mustache. He's like he's straight out of Red Dead. And Toa Leona, he had a good showing for this being first singles match on AEW, right? Or am I wrong? It was a pretty good showing. Like I think under the right circumstances, Toa Leona can be like a good heater. I mean, he already is, right, for Swerve basically, but I liked the match. It was too well, yeah, this was a good match. Good match. Young Bucks, the Young Bucks showing up outside of a limo. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson came out of a limo, and they find a producer for not calling them by their God-given names. I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking this gimmick. Like, I gotta give props where props are due, man. I'm liking this gimmick. I'm enjoying it. I think it's pretty funny. I think it's dumb but funny, like the good kind of dumb. And I'll get into I'll get into why I love this gimmick during their second segment, which I thought was even better than this first one. It is different. It's different, Steven, and that's what I wanted out of the Young Bucks. Remember, guys, before they returned, I was saying I just need them to do something different, and that's exactly what they did. But Wardlow versus Commander, this was a weird one because this was not advertised, but for those who watched Collision, this was teased on Collision. But Wardlow got hurt, y'all. It looked pretty gnarly. Feel bad for the guy because seems like he can't catch a break. His knee looks like it might be finished. But I hope I'm wrong. God, I hope I'm wrong. I don't want anybody to be injured, obviously, but people in the arena are saying that he looked, frustrated, obviously. So I hope it's just like what they call in soccer, like a tweak, and that he only needs like a few weeks off, and that's it. But yeah, man. He also got hit in the throat when Commander hit. What was it? A Phoenix Splash? Is that what it was? So he took a beating here, like poor Wardlow. Commander's usually better than this, man. But yeah, I'm surprised a lot of you didn't notice. Yeah, Wardlow looked hurt. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, guys. Let's all hope he's okay, because I like Wardlow, man. Cause yeah, this Undisputed Kingdom. If Wardlow's hurt, then yeah, like this thing is cooked, bro. Cause they're already. How do you even say it? Also, Browsen just said they're on thin ice already. Yeah, like basically, like the gimmick is struggling because Adam Cole's hurt. So we'll see. Let's hope he's okay. Orange Cassidy and Rocky Romero and Trent had a face-off with Roddy and the Kingdom. So I think they're gonna do that trios match. It wasn't announced for any of the other shows, right? So they're probably gonna do it some other time. The Darby and Sting, Ricky and Big Bill sit-down interview was pretty good. Pretty damn good, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm playing Roblox, for those asking. Dude, Darby Allin just all of a sudden became like a really good talker. Or is it just me? Last week, was it last week when they were in the ring and he cut that promo? Like Darby Allin is turning into the total package, bro. I think that was the only thing he was missing, like promos. And even then, he was never bad. He was just never like well, not he was just like okay. But of course, Ricky Starks also stood out. Like we all know Ricky Starks is good on the mic. I'm just I'm fearing that Ricky Starks is eventually gonna, but what everybody has been telling me for damn, what everybody has been telling me for months and weeks now. It's all speculation, right? But I don't know, man. It does feel like he might be WWE bound once his contract is up. Nobody knows when his contract is up, though. Again, I'm just speculating. I could be totally wrong. Maybe he resigns. Maybe he already resigned and nobody even knows. But I like Ricky Starks. Him possibly being Fed bound does not change my opinion on him. But yeah, this was a really good build up for their tag team title match next week. And we'll get into the card for next week, guys, because that is stacked. Then we got Chris Jericho versus Kyle Fletcher. This was one of the two things that I didn't really enjoy. Like, even taking out the fact that it's Jericho. You guys already know I don't like Jericho, but taking out that fact, the match went way too long. Like, there was no reason for it to go that long, and it was sloppy. I don't know whose fault it really was. Wasn't a fan of this. Actually, I thought it was I thought it was like really bad that it kind of soured me for a moment, but nah, like thankfully the rest of the show recovered pretty well. So that's all I'm gonna say because you guys don't really know what else I wanna say on that. The Bang Bang Scissor Gang. This was like pretty. This was weird because they literally just came out to do a like they didn't really advance the story, but they just like came out, did their catchphrases. They brought out Cardblade was actually retired officially. But then they brought out what is it? Juice Board? And that got a huge pop. Man, I miss Juice, bro. He's the kind of funny that I like. Like he's weird funny, you know? Like I don't know how to describe it. Like he's not like the typical ha ha ha. He's just like I'm gonna make myself look like an idiot type funny. It's how that guy kind of reminds you of like Jim Carrey, bro, in a way. That's it. So because I love Jim Carrey, I love Jim Carrey movies, and Juice kind of has that vibe. Like he's just like over the top. He yells all the time. Like that dude is the GOAT, bro. But yeah, they came out, they did that. You know what I thought was weird? When Billy Gunn stopped his son, Austin Gunn, when he was gonna do, we have two words for you, guns up. Billy Gunn stole the mic so he could do that, and then the crowd said, the DX, suck it instead of the guns up. Like if I was in the building, my instinct would have been to say guns up, even when Billy Gunn took the mic. Like, am I tripping or what do you guys think? I thought that was weird. Like even Billy Gunn was like no, this is a new era, or I don't know. I don't know if that was part of the plan or not. I was confused. I was like, did this crowd not know to say guns up, even when Billy Gunn took the mic? Yeah, people are saying they would have said guns up too. Yeah, I was like, I wouldn't have said suck it. I was like, this is like, I don't know, it was weird. I like how people were saying Ricky, like Ricky, like what's his name, Juice. Um, then we had Deanna versus Taya Valkyrie. Um, it was what it was. Deanna's good in the ring. I think she's being presented like really, really well, considering she just signed with the promotion. She's being treated like yeah, like how she should be, because she's a former world champion in other promotions, and she's great in the ring. And honestly, guys, this might be the best um, build that an AEW women's title match has had in a while. I'm trying to think which what was the last good women's world title match that had a like a decent build? Can anybody let me know? Rankings are posted. Okay, I'm gonna react to them in real time. You guys get to see my reaction. Let me find them. Baker and Rosa. Do we really have to go that far back? Really? For that to be the last good women's world title program? Hater Storm, I think, arguably that one, but if we have to go back to Baker and Rosa, that's crazy. Julian and Chris was good. Yeah, but I'm talking about the world title. But yeah, that one was good. Rankings are back. Oh man, it's the top 5. Okay, we'll see. So every belt is ranked? Okay, Swerve Strickland is number 1. Hangman is number 2. Adam Copeland is number 3. Jon Moxley is number 4. Roderick Strong is number 5. I mean, it's basically what we expected, because a lot of these matches are already like headed that way, so it kind of makes sense. On the women's side, Deanna's number 1. Thunder Rosa's number 2, which is interesting. Shida's number 3. When's the last time Shida had a match in AEW? It wasn't that. Oh, she wrestled at Daly's place, right? It wasn't that long ago. Sky Blue's number 4. Mariah May's number 5. That's interesting. Mariah May's number 5. Sting and Darby Allin are number 1 for the tag titles. John Silver and Alex Reynolds are number 2. Really? Where did they wrestle? And where have they been winning? Bryan Danielson and Claudio are number 3. Private Party are number 4. Orange Cassidy and Trent are number 5. The Dark Order being number 2 in the top 5 is weird, bro. We're already off to a sketchy start here. Bullet Club Gold is number 1 in the trios division. The Hardys and Mark Briscoe are number 2. Dark Order's number 3. FTR and Daniel Garcia number 4. At least that makes sense. And House of Black are number 5. They shouldn't have ranked the trios titles. They should have listened to me. Well, how do I feel about that? They should have not every title's ranked, bro. Like they have 4 singles men's titles. They really didn't need to do that. I really wish they would have done a top 10. I mean, not to pat myself on the back or anything, but yeah, the TV titles don't need rankings, bro. Not the TNT and the TBS. I literally see no reason. I literally see no reason why. Top 10 makes more sense if you're ranking every title. No, I disagree. It makes things weird because if you're in the top 5, why would you go after the TNT title instead of the world title? You know what I mean? That's why I think they really should have only ranked the world titles and the tag titles and kept everything else as like open challenge or whatever they like to do. Damn, this is hard. But yeah, that's, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna lead. Like, why, why, why are the, why are the, why is John Silver and Alex Reynolds in the top? Why are they number 2, bro? Like, come on. I'm not even doing this to complain. Like, I'm legitimately curious. Like, how many matches have they had this year? Am I just not paying attention? Like, be honest. Am I not paying attention, guys? Okay, there we go. It's weird because they're in the tag title top 5 and also trios. But the trios, it doesn't even specify, it just says Dark Order. That's weird. I feel like people are just gonna rightfully question this again. Bro, why can't you just done a top 10 and not rank everything? Exactly, weighted wins. Like they do that in college football. Strength of record. Who of note have the Dark Order beat to be number 2? And it sounds like I'm just it sounds like I'm it sounds like I'm just piling on Dark Order, but I'm legitimately curious because I watch Dynamite and Collision, and occasionally I have Rampage on as background noise. To the Dark, like, I'm just confused that they're there, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, if they were picking up wins, I'm sure nobody would mind, right? They beat Brandon Color and Colt before the show started. Oh no! Don't tell me if they're still counting dark wins, but literally dark wins that don't even make YouTube, then we're truly cooked and we're back right where we started. If they're counting those wins, then nah. I guess we'll see. People are gonna say I'm complaining just to complain, but nah, man, the rankings legitimately could work. You just gotta tweak them. It feels like they just they just brought them back as they were. Who are the Dark Order facing on Friday? Remind me again, chat. Anyway, I didn't even finish giving my thoughts on the show, right? We'll talk about the rankings more in a bit. But Diana versus Diana versus Tony was a they're building Tony versus Diana pretty well. And so we had the Young Bucks and the Darby promo where they what did they pay Renee to ask him? They paid her to ask him something. And I was like, okay, I officially like this gimmick. I was like, this is pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying this Young Bucks gimmick. To the point where I'm kind of looking forward to what they do next. So long as they don't involve, like, please don't involve Brandon Cutler on the show itself. Don't involve him or Cole Cabana. Please. Please, bro. And then Swerve versus RVD in the main event. I'm not gonna lie, they should have just straight up said RVD was gonna be in the match. We all knew it was. It sounded like they were being subtle about it. They were literally beating us over the head with the fact that it was the whole effing show. Like, it's a minor complaint. I'm not saying it's a big deal, but I just thought it was strange that they didn't straight up announce RVD beforehand. But yeah, Hangman says it's a hardcore match, so these guys go out and have like a wild match. RVD having a match like this at this age is insane. And I'm liking the little cameos he's making. Like, he's not officially signed with the company, but he'll come in every now and then and do his thing, and it's a good way of using RVD, man, if I'm being honest. I'm enjoying it. And yeah, the crowd was hot for the main event. We get some interference, of course, to help Swerve. And then Hook comes out and takes out Brian Cage, which I thought was like super cool that they're still keeping Hook in, you know, the orbit of all of this. Because, you know, the old Tony Khan would have left Hook on the sideline for like the next like 4 weeks. So at least he's trying there. I'll give him props there. Because yeah, if this was like last year Tony Khan, we wouldn't have seen Hook after that Samoa Joe match for like a whole month or two. So it was pretty good that he was involved in the main event of Dynamite. And yeah, man, Swerve got the win. And Hangman comes out at the end. They face off. Hangman is just stalking Swerve at this point. Swerve says, "You're obsessed, bro. You really want another match? I'll beat you again." So next week, we're getting Swerve versus Hangman 3 on Dynamite, and the winner gets an AEW World Title shot at Revolution. This is gonna end in a draw, right? There's no other way. There's no other way. We're getting the 3-way at Revolution, right? Like, damn. I think we get a draw. But yeah, maybe Joe interferes, but I know that Tony doesn't like to do that type of finish. But yeah, I'm pretty confident in saying it'll still be the 3-way. Because that's what they've been building. And that match will be a banger. Banger alert. I really don't know what'll main event Revolution. Do you main event with the triple threat, or do you main event with Sting's last match? You never know. Yeah, that's a good point. Swerve versus Hangman probably won't main event if it's a draw. And then in the main event, we'll probably get Darby and Sting winning the tag team titles. Triple threat opens and you main event with Sting. Nah, I wouldn't do that either. I don't like that open the show with the world title. Only on TV. Not on pay-per-view. I don't like that. Double or Nothing 2021 is the perfect way to do it. Like, if the world title match isn't going to go on last, just put it on second to last. Like the way Kenny versus Pac versus Orange Cassidy was second to last. But yeah, then we have next week's Dynamite. So we have the tag title match, as we were saying. Oz and Glorious. Thank you, my friend. That main event ruled as much as Sweet Karma coming for Saudi, Phil. Man, CM Punk. That guy is snake bitten. What was it next week? The world tag team titles. Sting and Darby are gonna win them, no doubt. Hangman versus Swerve to see who faces Joe at Revolution. It's probably gonna end in a draw. We have the trios match with BCC and the CMLL Luchadors. And Tony Khan's big announcement. The amount of times I saw that Moxley promo being posted when the news broke, I was okay. Like, the first person who posted it, like, okay, cool. But then everybody started posting it, and I was like, just retweet, it or share it. Y'all are nasty for celebrating an injury. Y'all are like WWE fans when Kenny Omega got sick. That's crazy. But anyway, Tony Khan's big announcement. Why are we pretending that it's anything but Mercedes Moné? Okay, Apollo, I'm glad you reminded me. No, it's not a TV deal. A TV deal has never been announced on the wrestling show itself. I wanted to make a point of that because every time Tony Khan has an announcement, or I remember when Triple H had an announcement, people were like, "Oh, they're gonna announce TV deals." The only way TV deals get announced, guys, is through the trades. And the trades are Variety, Hollywood Reporter, Deadline, CNBC. Those guys announce the TV deals. The promoters themselves never, ever. There's never been a promoter that has announced a TV deal on the wrestling show. So I just wanted to say that because a lot of people always say, "Oh, it's the streaming announcement." Like, no. You know when the streaming announcement will come? One day you're gonna wake up early in the morning and you're gonna open up social media and like Variety or Deadline will have posted AEW renews with Warner Discovery for 5 more years or something like that, and then yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to make it a point to say that, guys. March 13th, I'm assuming is the date. That's what Andrew Zarian was alluding to. And I'm assuming, yeah, it's the TD Garden. It has to be, right? Week After Revolution does have a venue, Steven. It's in the Atlanta area, which kind of makes sense because I think Sting will probably have a promo on the Dynamite After Revolution, and doing it in Atlanta, the Atlanta area is probably his career is yeah, like how do you say it? Associated with the city of Duluth. Yeah, Duluth, Atlanta area. same difference. But yeah, the week after, yeah, they don't have a dates for that, so March 13th is what everybody's assuming is the TD Garden announcement. Greater Atlanta area. Oh, did I already beat this? I think Okada debuts at the pay-per-view, and you debut Mercedes 2 weeks. Well, yeah, the 2 weeks after the pay-per-view. Did I already beat all these? Cyber World, Lava World. How confident am I in Okada in AEW? I mean, I would say like 90%. I don't know anything. I don't necessarily know anything, but every New Japan guy that has left New Japan in the past couple of years has gone to AEW. Why should I expect it to be any different this time? Literally, why? Why? When Tony Khan is in the picture, Tony Khan signs who he wants, bro. It's just that simple. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to give. I don't know if my answer came off snarky. I didn't mean it like that. But yeah, I don't think like I think it's funny how WWE fans think there's a chance he goes there. Like like what makes you think that? Like the Triple H signing CM Punk has really made them delusional. Like that's the only big signing he's made, and the only reason it happened is because Tony Khan fired him. Like he had nowhere else to go. You really think he was gonna go to TNA? No, he wasn't. His only option was retire or go to WWE. So yeah, man, like in free agency, when it's Tony Khan versus Triple H, Tony Khan always wins. So yo, Drew McIntyre is doing the best work of his career right now. At least his WWE career for sure. Like that guy's on a roll, bro. Like I wish he would go to AEW. I really do. No, I'm not watching WWE Weekly. I don't have that much time. I see the clips though, where he's roasting everybody. Emmanuel, don't believe that. You're talking about what's the name of that? I know who you're talking about. That said Okada's going to WWE. But they've literally never, yeah, Puroresu. They have a 2-word title, I forgot. But yeah, that report wasn't real. Will AEW be back to what it was in 2021? I don't know. We can only hope and see, man. They really need a... Look, the only thing they needed to improve on is just being consistent and go to better markets, bro. Like, because otherwise their pay-per-view buys are consistent and so are the ratings. That's why they brought in the new guys, so to fix all that mess. The Royal Rumble was lame. And I'm not even saying that just to be a hater. Like, trust me, I tried to enjoy it, but it sucked. The only time I hear people talking about wanting Okada in WWE, they just talk about his entrance and the presentation, the quote-unquote presentation. Imagine the presentation. Like, no, I would rather imagine the matches, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, the Women's Rumble was actually pretty good. I said that in my video where I reviewed the show. I would legit be shocked, I tell you, if Okada went to WWE. It's not happening, bro. Yeah, Jade looked good at the Rumble, man. Like she was presented like a star, but yeah, she did good. She's gonna do good in WWE. But they'll never admit that AEW made her a star. But yeah, good for her, man. Housing Glorious. Danhausen crying passive aggressive on socials right now. For real? What's he saying this time, bro? Oh. Yeah, honestly, I would give tonight's show like a 6 out of 10. But I'm okay with it because I know that next week is gonna be like a 10 out of 10, bro. So I'll accept a show like this, you know, like to help build towards another. Like I said at the start of the podcast of the stream, um, they can't all be 10 out of 10s. So I'm hyped for next week, though. I'm interested to see if the announcement for the March 13th Dynamite will have a special name, like the First Dance or whatever. I've seen all the ones that people are saying, like Boston, or the bank statement, or the statement. Yeah, Jay, we reacted to the rankings right when they dropped. It wasn't what I expected, but we'll see. As long as they don't have a bunch of jobbers in there every week, then I'll be okay. Yeah, I agree, Steven. I'll take a 6 out of 10. Like I said, if if it builds to something like it did this week. Meme saying, "See you again in 25 years." Oz, thank you again, man, for the dono. But dude, Danhausen, when is his contract up? Just get rid of him, bro. I'm sorry to those who are fans of him, but if he's gonna be like constantly complaining on social media like that, then bro, I'm tired of that. And it's only ever in AEW that these guys do this. You don't see WWE guys complaining. Get rid of this guy. That merch money. It's not like they. He does not. Okay, I'm not gonna argue with you guys. I would let him go if I was Tony Khan. I would be way more ruthless if I was Tony Khan. Bro acts like he's Denhausen is acting like he's freaking Kenny Omega or something. Which, by the way, I miss Kenny Omega, bro. Can't wait till he's back. So you'd sell ROH. I would just not run ROH anymore. I would just keep the tape library, to be honest. If I were Tony Khan, but... I hope Kenny's doing well, man. I know the last update was that he's getting better, so... Oh yeah, Crash, I just answered your question. Yeah, the recent update, which I think was just last week, was that he's getting better. And that it's looking likely that he'll avoid needing surgery. So yeah, here's hoping we get Kenny in time for All In. Like, I don't mind him, missing the next few pay-per-views. Like, he needs that. He needs that for sure. But selfishly, I mean, of course, he can take off all the time he needs, right? But selfishly, I would love if he recovers in time for All In. The golden antibodies. And honestly, man, if I were Kenny, I wouldn't even mind if he just, kind of went part-time-ish. Not straight up part-time, but if he only had those big singles matches. He kind of was already like that in 2023, actually. But maybe even probably less these days, I guess. No Kenny and no MJF, yeah, and the show's still doing pretty good in my opinion. The New Year's Dynamite, dude, was fantastic. That was like a 9 out of 10. I think next week has potential to be 10 out of 10. You know what? I'm trying to remember. There's a lot of 10 out of 10 Dynamites, obviously. But you know which one I remember the most? The Atlanta one, where Cody did the moonsault off the cage. Yeah, that's true. That the diehards stick around. Like 300,000 still watch Collision despite the Royal Rumble being on. Like, that's crazy. I really expected it to be like 100,000. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Like I thought it would be like 150,000. Like I thought they'd get Impact numbers. Portland Dynamite. Wasn't that just recently, Kevin? Like literally a few months ago. And obviously, the El Paso Dynamite I thought was 10 out of 10. The first Grand Slam, yeah. LA last January was a 10 out of 10. Yeah. When Adam Cole came back. I remember though. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy that we all thought Mercedes. Sorry. That we all thought Mercedes was debuting then. And then here we are. It's what? 14 months later, and she's finally going to debut in AEW. 14 months. Was Wardlow in the top 5? Nah, he wasn't. And I don't think he should be. He's beaten he's beaten some scrubs, to be honest. Remember, guys, when Britt Baker did the boss line, and then she winked in the camera? Like, that was so weird because AEW usually doesn't do that. And I remember the rumor was that that talks fell through like at the very last second. That's why they had teased Mercedes a year ago. They felt that she, they had her, and then that talks fell through, and that's why. It's the one time that AEW hasn't delivered on a tease, honestly. The one time. Warner Bros. Was expecting AEW to generate 200 to 350K. I think it was closer to 400, but yeah, still the point still stands. Like, yeah, like they massively out performed expectations. Oh yeah, Steve Mulhausen. I don't know how to say his last name. His reputation was tarnished because of that report. Okada to AEW. I'll believe she's debuting when she does. Honestly, that's fair. I don't blame you, but I think it's guaranteed at this point, barring a disaster. But I don't blame you for being like, no, I'll believe it when I see it, because yeah, it has been over a year of this, and honestly, I kind of felt the same way with Punk in 2021, because I know that Tony Khan wanted him since day one, and then when it finally happened, I was like, damn, that's crazy. But I'm really glad that they're giving Mercedes like the superstar rollout. Because she's probably one of the biggest signings that the company will ever make. Like, I'm not over exaggerating. She's up there with the Punk signing, Danielson. Who else? And Moxley. Bigger debut, Mercedes and Okada or Danielson and Cole? That's a really good question, bro. Danielson and Cole. Well, no. It's because Danielson and Okada I see as equals, but I definitely do think that Mercedes is the bigger name between her and Adam Cole. But Adam Cole is also a big name. But yeah, that's true. Danielson and Cole, because of when it happened, which they literally debuted 2 or 3 weeks after Punk, and I don't think we will ever see anything like that again, like ever. Mercedes and Okada is probably the closest thing we'll ever see to that again, which is why this is such a big deal. But yeah, Punk, Danielson, and Cole in the span of 3 weeks, bro. Nobody will ever do that again. Yeah, Crash. Yeah, pretty much. That there'll be like 2 segments. There'll be like the Mercedes segment slash match, and then like the other segment slash match for the rest of the women. Yep, smooth. Yeah, Steven, basically, Osprey in this case is in the role of Punk. I'm not comparing their star power, obviously. I'm saying, like, he's the one debuting first, and he's still a major signing. He's a major signing. But he's playing the role of Punk in the sense that he's showing up first, and then Mercedes and Okada are next. So yeah, man, it's 2021 vibes. AEW really needed this. And then the whole thing with WWE right now, like people are trying to downplay it. Dude, this is one of like the biggest scandals in WWE history, maybe the biggest. Like it's really bad. Like it's not just like, oh, like that's unfortunate. Like no, it's bad. It's horrible. AEW lacks baby faces, strong ones at least. I don't disagree. I think Okada can fill that role. And Hangman Hangman I think right now is like the top face. Is he? Am I forgetting anyone? Yeah, the steroid case and Benoit are probably the only comparable things to this. Yeah, I would say Hangman is the top face right now. Wait, how am I getting on the other side? Ah, damn. Adam Copeland, I wouldn't say top, but he's like in the upper tier for sure. Darby is getting up there. I feel like when Sting retires, I feel like Darby's gonna get a huge push, and he deserves it. He earned it. Like I was saying earlier, he's really refined the one part of his game that a lot of people said he needed to work on, which was his mic skills. Dude, it's like 2 weeks in a row now where he does like great on in promos, both in front of an audience and in pre-tapes. There's no doubt in my mind that Darby's a future world champion. Yeah, Edge does feel like more of an attraction, and I think that's a good way to use him. Copeland is having like so much fun, dude. He's really won me over. Like I was a hater of his in WWE, and not just because he was in WWE. Like I have guys like in WWE that I like Gunther, Drew, Cody, obviously Punk, but he's washed. My goat is washed. um, but yeah, I from what I saw from Copeland when he first came back from his injury, I really wasn't liking his work, bro. So it's not just because he well, it might be because he switched companies and he's like has more freedom, but yeah. I'm enjoying his work a lot. Gunther, Drew, Cody, Usos, and Finn for you, Apollo. That's not a bad list. Okada should be used like an attraction. I kind of agree. I don't think he should be like part-time, but he should not be on every week. Or I don't know, man. I don't know, because then if he's not on every week, people will be like, where's Okada? It's tricky. I'm telling you, I said it in my video that booking Okada is going to be a pain for whoever signs him, and I truly believe that. Bro, Finn Balor was treated like trash in the Rumble, bro. Crazy. Ah, damn. Okada doesn't need a belt right away either. You see, Apollo, I don't disagree. Like, you got to feature him either feature him heavily or I think that is the way to go. Guess who else has a contract up at Mania? Yeah, I heard Balor, right? And he did say he wants to work with the Young Bucks at least one more time before he retires. I don't think Balor leaves. I don't think. And honestly, I wouldn't want him to. Like, I like Prince Devitt, but maybe I'm feeling the way I did with Edge. From what I've seen in WWE, I feel like he's washed. But maybe he needs a new environment to truly cook. WWE makes you lazy. Dude, I used to love Finn Balor. I was a huge fanboy of that guy. Honestly, yeah. Balor back in New Japan, stealing Bullet Club from Finlay would be sick. It's crazy though, cause didn't Finn Balor start off as the leader of the what are they called? Of the Judgment Day, and then now he's like the least important member, like literally, out of all of them. Wasn't he literally the leader, and now he's the least important one? Has that ever happened in wrestling history? Like a guy, the leader of a faction, the original leader, became the least important one. Where's my LIJ shirt? I do have one. Oh, I know Edge was the OG leader. Like, I remember that, but I'm saying wasn't Finn the leader because by virtue he was like he was the biggest name in the stable before Rhea and Dominic really hit their stride. Bro, I watched the Rumble and Finn got no reaction. Andrade got a horrible reaction, bro. It was actually like it was heartbreaking, but I'm like, you wanted this for years since 2021 when he punched Sammy. You guys should have seen how many angry comments I was getting on my Royal Rumble video. It was pretty funny. Yeah, I saw that clip of Seth. Even Seth Rollins didn't know whose music was was because the music in WWE is horrible, man. Like the entrance music for these wrestlers. How do you expect them to? I even brought that up in the video before I had even seen that clip of Seth Rollins. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think I don't what was I saying? I don't think oh yeah, the WWE music is awful, bro. Like Mikey Ruckus on his own just absolutely annihilates the WWE music crew. It's actually crazy that Mikey Ruckus on his own has created all these like I'm gonna call them iconic themes, bro. The Adam Cole one, Jamie Hayter's theme. I'm forgetting them, but yeah, he's made a lot of cool ones. Who's in charge of the music in the Fed right now? How do you pronounce? Is it a Def Rebel? I think it's Def Rebel. Who makes the music? Yeah, I'm not saying that like because I don't enjoy all of Mikey's entrance themes, but for being one man, he uh he he usually does pretty good. He does from like good to great. There's a few of his songs that I'm like but considering he's a one man crew, I mean it's understandable. The Lucha Bros theme, yeah. Yeah, true. Even Jim had bad themes. Not everyone can have like a perfect record, right? So yeah, credit to Mikey though. Mikey at least I think the cool thing about Mikey is that he's he's diverse in genre. You know what I mean? Like and at least he tries to make most of his songs sound unique. There are some songs that I really that I don't that I still wouldn't know, like maybe like a Kip Sabian or something. But for all the big stars, he's done good. Oh yeah, Eddie's theme for sure. Damn. Viva la raza. Can WWE let Drew have broken dreams again? I know. Huh? Yeah, the Eddie Kingston theme might be his best work. It's either between that or FTR. I know the FTR one is a tribute mostly though, or Adam Cole. I know I'm forgetting a lot of them. The original Thunder Rosa one was pretty good. Oh damn, what's going on here? Kenny's is sick. But yeah, that was written by some other guy. But yeah, I love Kenny's theme. Ah damn. Steven, yeah, I agree, man. Even Eddie's WCW theme, which was just like a generic stock music, like even that was a banger. Nah, Hangman's theme is like one of those royalty free type songs, like MJF's. No, I don't think it's royalty free, but no, Mikey didn't write it though. Big Pressure, banger from Swerve. Oh no, oh yeah, Andrade's theme, that was pretty good. Yeah, Mikey did that one. That one was pretty good. Yeah, I love Hangman's theme. Hangman's theme screams world champion in my opinion. Like I always thought it was epic. Ricky Stark's theme, that's another one that Mikey wrote. What about Rush's theme? Roosh. Isn't it just like inspired by the Kanye West song? I forgot what it's called. The one that goes dun 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 dun. Yo, I miss Roosh too, bro. This roster is stacked. Imagine Roosh versus Okada. That's a low key dream match. Serena Deeb's music is actually really good. I forgot about her music. Roosh is back in a few weeks. Wait, for real, Steven? Where'd you see that? Not that I don't trust you or anything. I just want to know like where you saw it. Later this month? Okay. Now that's two people. Where did you guys see that? I must have missed it. How am I feeling about the CMLL stuff in AEW? Dude, I love it. They're now working with the best Mexican promotion. No disrespect to AAA fans, but I've always been a CMLL guy. Tranquilo really said source. True. I should do a ranking of theme music. That'd be a fun video, honestly. I just feel like people don't like my ranking videos. They only ever want to see boring, boring video essays. Oh, okay, Lucha Blog. Pretty reliable then. He's wrestling later this month in CMLL. Okay. So damn, okay, Roosh is back then. Well, yeah, your guys' opinion actually matters, so I might just do like fun videos that aren't too serious, like a ranking video here and there. And eighth, to answer your question, I think it's a pretty safe bet to say that yeah, it's gonna be Forbidden Door is gonna involve CMLL this year. The TK announcement ranking video was a hidden gem. Thank you, man. top Tranquilo Club chats. Short form content. I don't think I'm good at short form content. Like I always end up writing too much or talking too much. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I wish the rankings were also a top 10. Trust me. Oh, so is Wardlow okay then? He posted online. So I'm assuming he's okay, right? Or at least it's nothing major. TC60 for 60-second shorts. That's a pretty good idea. Yo, I'll never say this on Twitter, but how do you guys feel about Mercedes versus Britt? Like, I know it probably won't be the best wrestling match, but I think the crowd would go crazy for that face off. Immediately I got two not non-interested reactions. Yeah, Mercedes would have to carry. Like I'm not doubting that. But y'all can't deny that Britt is the biggest homegrown star in the women's division. So Tony Khan's gonna want to do that at a pay-per-view for sure. I'm really interested to know who's gonna be Mercedes' first opponent, man. I've theorized that it might be Sheeta. Or maybe Thunder Rosa. Wardlow said his knee is fine. Okay, there we go. That's good, man. Deonna versus Serena. That would be a crazy, crazy technical match. Ask Tony Khan. Next week is going to be massive, guys. A lot of people have been in denial about so many people are in denial that these wrestlers will still choose AEW over WWE even when the momentum is swinging one way. They can't even fathom that some wrestlers will still choose AEW. And y'all are gonna see, man. We gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. After the past 2 years, Tony Khan ain't messing around. Yeah, I saw that picture of Ricky. Do I think she doesn't debut at Revolution? Nah, I think Mercedes will debut after Revolution. March 13th, I think, is the debut in her hometown of Boston. Ooh, okay. Cool. Still waiting for Yuka. True. Man, I'm hyped for next week, y'all. Why not Revolution? Just cause I think, with Sting's retirement, and then they'll probably. I never thought I would be watching Roblox for an hour, says Crash. Yeah, I appreciate it though. But now I think they want to let Sting's retirement breathe, and they'll probably debut Okada at the pay per view too. I mean, honestly, if Tony Khan wants to be crazy, then he can debut her at Revolution. But I just think he's gonna wait a couple of weeks, the 2 weeks after Revolution. So I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know anything for sure, right? But I think that's the plan for now. Okada at Revolution, and then Mercedes 2 weeks later. And then you got Osprey coming in a few weeks too. So those are three big signings in the matter of what, 1 month. Okada's. You think Okada's 2 weeks later, and Monet is at Revolution? Maybe. Who knows? Apollo, they can do that too, where she debuts at the pay per view and then they just have her first match 2 weeks later. I guess we'll have to wait and see. That's why next week the announcement is important, right? We'll see. Yeah, and Megan Bain is coming in. Yeah, guys. Got a lot to look forward to, so we'll see. But I think I'm gonna call it a night. I appreciate you guys coming through and watching me play Roblox. It was pretty fun to talk wrestling and be here chilling with y'all. So I will. I'll hit you guys up after Collision, and yeah, man. Like, if y'all want to play this, by the way, add me. I'll probably play it again on Saturday. Tranq Club, remember. Yeah, y'all have a good night, and I'll see you guys for Collision. Peace.